Yo, what's going on, guys? Snoozman back here with another YouTube video, and today we're actually talking about how to franchise tag a player here in Madden 22 franchise mode. Now, this is a video I made back in Madden 21 franchise mode, but this is a video that I want to hit basis on again. Now, this will come up in week 3 of your guys' regular season, so keep in mind of that. It's not going to pop up in the preseason, but it will pop up in the regular season for week 3. You can actually start negotiating with your players here. As you guys can see, this option now pop up. But now, once we get into it, you can only do this. You can only negotiate with 2 players starting in week 3 for every week. So then we get to negotiate with these 2 for the following week, and then these 2 for the following week after that. So, but all we have to know is how to franchise tag a player. But really, the only thing that prompts up and that when that does come up, that means kind of you didn't actually settle an agreement with your player, and you reach a point to where do we really want to bring him back, and we don't want to let that player hit free agency. Well, this is why I always kind of harp on you guys to obviously sign your guys right away. But let's say you get to that last stage and they just completely don't want any of your offers because some of these players are very stingy and you have to franchise tag them. Well, the first rule is you can only franchise tag 1 player per season, so keep mind of that. But we're gonna try it on like Akeem Hicks here and try to lowball him, just as an example. But again, we can only do this once per year, and really, it's not worth it. So try to get your guys on decent contracts in length of years here, because we don't want to be doing franchise tags because you have to pay them a lot for that year that you franchise tag them. They make a lot of money that you franchise tag them with. I'm pretty sure they come with a pretty big cap penalty, so you can't really do anything with them. You have to obviously hope, that they ball out for the current year that you franchise tag them. But obviously, the goal is to always get them in full length years of a contract. But if it is a player that was really stingy and you do have the 1 franchise tag left that we could use, then this is how we would be able to
Cap
do it,
room is how
guys.
much you have. The closer your this
So
is the
let's
player
say,
card. Here you can see.
sorry about that voice, guys, but if we are here and we didn't reach an agreement with, let's say, an Akeem Hicks here, which I'm going to lowball this price again, just as an example, I'm going to lower this pretty dang bad here, which we might have to just wait to the end of the year. You could see that his offer to the duration, he didn't like it, and the offer was submitted. But we would have to basically, and I want to show you kind of like the full process of it. So right there, guys, we had an offer submitted. He didn't like that offer. So do this every single week, but there's going to be a certain point to where he's like, I don't really want to sign him with this team. And then you have that point to franchise tag him. So you guys kind of see how that works. Always kind of, go into your players and negotiate with them. But that's pretty much the first step. I'm going to try to sim real quick to the honestly off season real quick. This could take a little bit, but we are already in week 3. But we gave him a quick bad offer as an example for you guys to see, and obviously he did not like that. Now we're gonna sim to the end of the season to show you guys. Once we go into this, we're gonna give him a bad offer again at the end of the season, unless he takes it, which I absolutely doubt it. But it's gonna prompt up a franchise tag, and that is the one that we are allowed to do that with. Again, guys, I would go up in here when we are obviously negotiating with our players, try to get them on decent deals. Obviously, two plus years in length. I like to give them max deals if they are obviously a younger type of player, and give them 6 7 years if you can, because it kind of lowers the contract money wise per year. So that's my personal route. I've talked about that in free agency, but as soon as this loads in here, I'm going to franchise tag Akeem Hicks as an example for you guys. I just wanted to show you that that if we give him a bad offer, he can decline it right there. Okay, it's the end of the season. Then we're gonna go through the playoffs. I wish this was a quicker process. Sorry about this, guys. We should be able to just sim right into it here. I wish that was a thing. Alright, I believe it's the week right after this one. Okay, so we are in the off season now, but to be able to sign our players, we have to sim one more week, and then we can actually sign our players here. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and go into players ready to negotiate, which this is the last stage to be able to sign our players, guys. Again, negotiate last chance. We already see I'm ready to start the negotiation process. We haven't done any of these, but we already hit on Akeem Hicks accidentally. Let me go back to all. As you can see for Akeem Hicks, it says the contract length is good, but that's it. I'm not, again, I'm going to try to give him a bad deal, and then I'm going to show you guys how to franchise tag him. And he's going to say, I think free agency will be better for me in the long run. Well, we're going to go ahead and hit continue to that, but as you guys can see, there prompts the franchise tag. So we're going to go ahead and again, don't wait to the last chance to be able to negotiate these guys. I was just showing you guys an example early on of the start of the negotiation process of him obviously not agreeing with it, and now ultimately at the end of the season popping up the franchise tag. But again, we're going to go ahead and franchise tag him, but again, this is pretty hefty for, just this year. He's making $14.5 million, but franchise tagging this player will sign him to a 1 year, $14.5 million salary contract. Are you certain you wish to tag this player? And obviously for the point of this video, yes. But let's say we move over to Allen Robinson and we give him less, just as an example. We didn't reach. Then we're going to go ahead and do this. And what happens is, I enjoy playing for you, but I think I'm going to test out free agency. Now he's just not interested. The franchise tag did not pop up for Allen Robinson because, again, you're only allowed to do this once per year. So, again, don't come up to this last point for the negotiation last chance. Always get your players signed before you ultimately get up to the last stage of free agency. And then ultimately try not to let any players get franchise tagged. Try to reach all deals on players unless you just don't want to bring them back. But that is how to franchise tag players if you guys want to go that route. Hopefully this video did help you guys out in any way, and if it did, make sure you guys are leaving a like and hitting that sub button down below. Maybe comment down below any future tip videos you guys would like to see for the remainder of Madden 22 franchise mode. Now again, we did just hit 1K subs. I'm not really looking for a specific goal in mind as of right now. Obviously I would like to hit 2K in the future, just like I hit 1K. But again, I can't just thank you guys enough for everything we have built up to this point. We're going to keep on going. So again, thank you guys for that. But guys, that will be it for today's video. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next one.